Cancer, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Cancers, please. All right, Cancer, your energy, the Death card. Your person showing up as the Justice card, Libran energy. They're viewing you as the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What you're not seeing is the Four of Wands. Okay, so pay attention to 1111 coming through. And your final outcome or your advice is the Knight of Swords. So things moving forward, clarity. All right, and we see the Page of Cups. All right, Cancer, so I'm actually reading this Death card, Scorpio energy, as some sort of personal transformation here that you've experienced. Now, it could be an ending with this person or elsewhere, but it feels more like you've been going through a personal transformation. And with the Page of Cups, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It feels like you are opening your heart to this person, or maybe even you're crushing on this person, or you're starting to really, get in your feelings here about this connection. All right, some of my Cancers, you're ready for this connection to transform. So it could be like a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be, someone around you in some capacity. All right. So we see the King of Pentacles in reverse. So some of my Cancers, you might have some earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're not fully investing in this connection just yet, because I think it feels like you're just watching and waiting to see if you can trust this, to see if this is real, to see if this is what you really want. All right, now you're viewing this person as the Devil, Capricorn energy. So somebody who's practical, pragmatic, they're wise, they're diligent, they're disciplined. But you may be or may find yourself low-key obsessing about them. And I also think you find them to be extremely sexy and attractive. All right, and you're viewing the relationship as the Empress in reverse, Taurus and Libran energy. Now, there could be some sort of third-party involvement that, is making you hold back. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're just watching and waiting to see if this connection is truly in alignment with you. Some of you might be working through, am I good enough here for this person? Or is this relationship really the one that's meant to be long-term? Is it somebody I can really invest with? Is it somebody I can grow with? Is it going to be abundant? Is this somebody I could have a family with or a future with? Now, your person is showing up as the Five of Swords in reverse, Venus in Aquarius energy. So I feel with the Five of Swords showing up here in reverse, it could be somebody here that does want to heal things with you, Cancer. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is somebody here who's maybe just healing conflict in another area of their life, finding balance. I think this is somebody who probably doesn't enjoy conflict. They prefer peace and harmony in their relationships. Okay, so I do feel like that they're healthy and they're balanced here with the Justice card. Now, they could be a Libra or they could have Libran placements. All right. We see the Ace of Swords. This is somebody who's honest. Okay, they're in alignment. They're communicative. It feels like they know what they want. It feels like they're ready to communicate. They're ready for a fresh start. The Ten of Pentacles. So Cancer, this person is somebody who definitely is looking for a relationship. They're abundant. Okay, this is somebody who has a lot of worth and value. All right, and we see the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy. And I think they're seeing this abundance and something long-term with you. The Moon card can indicate someone here who's deeply intuitive and creative, but I'm also seeing that they probably have you on their mind and in their heart, Cancer. Now, it could be that this person is keeping some secrets or has some secret feelings for you. Maybe they've been crushing on you longer than you realize. Now, they're viewing you as the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, so it does look like, my Cancers, you've been through some type of ending. Now, of course, it could be an ending with you, but for a lot of you, I feel like they know that you've been through or you're going through this transformation, And you're also in that balanced energy, Six of Pentacles. The Page of Cups in reverse, this person may recognize that you're not fully trusting this or feel like you're not fully emotionally invested. Although I think you are in a lot of ways. You're holding back and watching and waiting to see what's going to really happen here. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they might be worried that you're not ready to move forward, that you don't want to communicate with them, or they might be worried that you're not seeing them the way they're seeing you, but I think those fears are unfounded. And we see the Four of Swords energy in reverse. So this person knows that you've been heartbroken, that you've been disappointed, and they're well aware that you've been working on your own healing, your own transformation. They may feel like you're a little bit restless though. Okay, they might be a little bit worried that you're restless, that you could move off in a different direction if they don't take action soon. Now with the Four of Wands, this is what we're not seeing. 11-11, soulmate energy. So I think you have somebody here with the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Justice card. This is real potential, Cancer, for this person to be someone that you end up with in the long run. We see the King of Cups. They could be a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, a creative visionary. This is somebody who has a lot of love for you, Cancer, and they've kept it hidden. So I get that this is most likely a secret admirer, but I think the feelings are mutual. All right, and we see the Sun in reverse, Leo energy. So yeah, this person definitely has probably been acting friendly, professional, maybe not particularly flirtatious, but I feel like that's because they don't want to come on too hard, they don't want to come on too strong, and that they're hiding their true feelings here, Cancer. And their true feelings for you run really, really deep. So I feel like they're coming towards you. There's clarity and there's communication. We see the Nine of Swords energy in reverse and the Nine of Cups. This person has been stressing. Maybe you've been stressing as well. There's a lot of desire here. Okay, there's also a fear. Now this could be your fear, Cancer, or this person's fear that this is going to be another disappointment, that this is just going to end up being, a good time, something that, doesn't last, someone who's not meant to or doesn't want to stick around for a long time. But we see Temperance energy, balance and patience, and I feel like this is absolutely a divinely guided connection. Your person, Eight of Pentacles. You might work with this person, or you see this person in a place you go back to, and I kind of feel like that's their hesitation. All right, that's their hesitation here, Cancer, about, making the wrong move, or maybe like, flirting with you when, maybe it's not appropriate or something like that. Like I do feel like they're worried about optics, but I also think they don't want to make you uncomfortable, or they don't want to make wherever you see them uncomfortable if you don't feel the same way. So I do think that's kind of what's been holding them back. But I do see this person being hardworking. I see them being dedicated. I see them wanting to build and grow here. So we see Facebook, affairs, and connections, or social media. So some of you, this could be an online connection. Some of you, this just indicates they're checking out your social media here. All right, we see shady. Now, I don't really get that there's nothing to trust here about this person. But what I'm getting here is that most likely they've been hiding their real feelings for you. And we see pacify energy. So I do feel like this is somebody who absolutely prioritizes peace and harmony, Cancer. Okay. And I feel like, being around you is probably something that, makes them feel better. I see that with the Temperance energy. Most likely they feel you're an earth angel here. All right, what else do we need to know? All right, some of you do work with this person. For others of you, this is someone who wants to put in the work to have a real relationship with you. We're seeing this person has been emotionally guarded, but they are a caretaker. And Cancers, most of you are caretakers as well. Okay, so I feel like, that, two people who are caring, loving, and giving coming together can be an absolutely beautiful connection. Okay, is there anything else that we need to know? Is there anything else that we need to know here, please, Spirit? So you can be completely open and vulnerable with this person. All right, this is a destined partnership, my dear Cancers. But there may be unhealed wounds that are blocking forward movement. Now that could be with your person, That could be in your energy. It could be, it could also just be both of you. Okay. So I do think you're going to be getting truth and clarity here, Cancer. I do think this person is coming towards you. But let's go in and see what are their very next actions towards you. The Queen of Pentacles. So making you some sort of offer, and some sort of offer of longevity. And it might be quite an emotional offer with the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. So you might feel like they're nervous, or it might be very passionate. Just feels like, they might get a little bit emotional here when they come in with their communication. All right, my lovely Cancers, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.